We're here at the Lower Crooked National Wild and Scenic River, Bureau of Land Management. This is a river canyon wonderland. We got 9 campgrounds, a couple day use areas, a dam, on the west side of the Prineville Reservoir State Park. Let's go check it out. We're here at Stillwater Campground, Lower Crooked National Wild and Scenic River, run by the BLM, Bureau of Land Management. Let's go check out the campsites. Here is campsite number 1. You got a little bit of a parking area. Here's 2 next to you, just to get a sense, 3 and 4. So you are a bit on top of each other, not great privacy lines, keeping it real. So here's 1, park. Come over here to your picnic table. It's well situated underneath 2 massive junipers. As far as shade canopy. So here is your domain, your picnic table. I will say the main highway is right up there, so you'll get some road noise. As far as proximity to Lower Crooked National Wild and Scenic River, let's walk down here. There's clearly like a little foot trail, probably for fishing access. Again, I'll point out 2 is right here, 3 and 4. So this is a hidey-ho neighbor campground, all right on top of each other, which to me is suboptimal, but let's come out and check out our river access. So this is nice. Come down here, beautiful canyon shots, grand picturesque environment. Look up there. Oh, look at that with the sun beaming on it. It's pretty gorgeous. You got the canyon across the way. Last but not least, let's actually walk up to the shoreline. This is your access point right here. So you can spend a day fishing right here. This isn't too shabby. There's our river getting a little more active down the way, but this is a lazy section of river. Let's look upstream, Stillwater Campground. Just go ahead and walk back. So this area is definitely a grand shoreline zone that is accessible from multiple sites. This isn't just the domain of one site. Clearly 1 and 2 are on the edge, 1's over there, 2 is straight ahead. I'm walking back to 2. A lot of people camping here are going to be hanging out on the shoreline. It's a lazy section of river. I wouldn't say it's the prettiest section of the river, but it's pretty high quality. You do have the highway going right by you. So here's campsite 2. You got 1 right here. It's a little confusing because 1's right here, a big parking lot, I guess, for 1 and 2. Here's 2. Got some good canopy with the picnic table. Your river facing. Got the fire pit on the riverside, so that's good positioning. As you can see, it's nice. You do have great shoreline access down there if you want to go down Lower Crooked National Wild and Scenic River a little bit for fishing. A gorgeous canyon, beautiful area. I will say though, you got 3 and 4 right across from you, right here, and you have 1 right over there on the other side of this tree. So not the biggest fan. Riverside, but not good privacy. So here is campsite 3 and 4. They're kind of tucked in the middle of the parking lot. I'm not a big fan of this. So you're just kind of stuck in the middle. You do have the river on that side. You got 2 there. You got 1 there. So I'm not the biggest fan of this. You got a driveway capability between these, but I don't think these are that great. Keeping it real, probably wouldn't do 3 or 4. To me, these are, I'm desperate for a site. I'm in the area. I'll grab one of these. Not something I would seek. And let's keep going. We got a few more on this side of Stillwater Campground. Stillwater is a good name because this is a very still section of National Wild and Scenic Lower Crooked River. So here's 5, right on the river. 6 is right next to it. Privacy lines are not great, keeping it real. These are all bang, 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 6 and then 7. So from that vantage point, that could be pretty. You are right up against Crooked River. Lower Crooked National Wild and Scenic River. Check out your direct shoreline access. We'll fire pit. So yeah, you can walk straight down here. This is pretty cool. Love direct shoreline access from your trail. So here's your access. That's pretty gorgeous. Stillwater Campground is a great name for this because this is one of the more lazy sections of river in this whole area. Here is campsite number 6, right up against Lower Crooked National Wild and Scenic River. At the river, unfortunately, you got 5 right next to you. Look at this. You're up against a lazy section of the river, which is nice. Looks like you do have your own. I gotta say, look at how awesome this juniper tree is. They framed that very well. Anyway, you got your own access down there. So you can hang out there and fish right from your campsite. That's nice. But I will say between 8 right there, 7 right there, 5 right next to you. You got 5 right next to you. Look at that. 5 and 6 are now best friends, whether they want to be or not. That's how close they are. For me, that's a deal breaker, but I love the framing of this tree. I love your own private access. All right, let's keep going. Got a couple more left. So here is campsite number 7. Looks like it's a bit on the edge, a little bit better space. You got 7 here. Over here, you got 5 and 6. So 5 and 6 are on top of each other. 7's a little bit better. You do have the day use parking and 8 right there. I don't want to make it seem like you're completely secluded because you're not, but it is better than 5 or 6. So here's 7. This is pretty cool. Your own private Lower Crooked National Wild and Scenic River access. You got your fire pit, perfectly placed fire pit right on the river. That's awesome. You can sit here. That's pretty epic. I will also say you got these stairs. These are pretty cool, actually. Looks slightly dangerous though, but I don't know. It just kind of goes off, but pretty cool. I'm digging it. Here's your aptly named Stillwater section of the Lower Crooked National Wild and Scenic River. So again, lot lines. You got 5 and 6 right there. Got the canyon up above. You've got bathroom right there. Then you have 8 right there. So I'd say 7's decent. So here's campsite 8. It's right on the highway side, so I'm not a fan of the placement of it as far as lot lines. You got the day use area, that picnic table across the way. That is the day use area. So you're right next to the day use area, right next to the bathroom, right next to the highway. You're on the inside of the road. So over there's 7, over there's 6, over there's 5. I don't know why you wouldn't want to be in 5, 6, or 7 up against the river rather than this little parking lot island of 8 next to day use area. So I think 8's the worst. Here's campsite number 9. Got a bit of a fence here right up against Lower Crooked National Wild and Scenic River. So good river shoreline access. Let's go down here. You got your own fairly private access. A little steep, but it should be doable for most able-bodied individuals. So here is your view from site 9. You do have site 10 right here next to you as far as privacy lines, but this is a pretty good site overall. The rest of the campground's over there. Sites 1 through 8 on the other side of this sagebrush field area. You can see where the bathroom is. It's straight ahead. So this is your side of the river here at Stillwater. You do have the highway right there, so just so you keeping your bearings. Now, looks like we got 2 more, 10 and 11. So here's 10. Again, you got the fence. You can have your own private access to Lower Crooked National Wild and Scenic River. There's 11. So let's come over and take a look at 10. I do love these junipers. This is great. Shoreline access, look at this. Oh yeah, pretty cool. last but not least, here's side 11. You can see it's right next to the highway. You got cars literally right above you. That's a deal breaker for me. It is on the edge of the campground, Stillwater Campground, but the highway proximity, no bueno. Here's Lower Crooked National Wild Scenic River. Again, here's your highway. Good massive juniper tree cover, fire pit, picnic table. So here's your, I'll say, private access for this campsite 11. Pretty good. I'm gonna take a look. Kind of a weird overgrowth area of the shoreline. I wish it was a little cleaned up more, but come down here, it's pretty gorgeous. Again, this is well named Stillwater Campground. This is one of the stillest sections of Lower Crooked National Wild and Scenic River in this whole area. This whole Chimney Rock area. Oh, this is gorgeous.